Hi, I'm Cindy Slaughter.
And I'm Bill Slaughter, and we're proud members of the Glendale Rose Float Association.
The Rose Float Association is a nonprofit that began this past year to support the City of Glendale and the Glendale community in funding, designing, and coordinating volunteers for Glendale's Rose Float entries.
The City of Glendale has a long history with the Rose Parade. The city's first Rose Float entry was in 1911 with a miniature version of Glendale High School. And inasmuch as Glendale has contributed to the Rose Parade over the years, there have been some major contributions back to Glendale.
In 1923, the city's Rose Float entry was a beautifully colorful peacock. That year, the city won the Sweepstakes Award, and everyone was so excited about the peacock and the acclaim it brought to Glendale that they actually added the bird to the city seal.
Peacock images can also be found around the city.
The 2016 theme for the Tournament of Roses is Find Your Adventure, and Glendale's entry is appropriately named Getting There is Half the Fun.
Our 55-foot float features the Glendale city bird, the peacock, adorned with the city's signature swirls on its beautiful tail. It is followed by the various modes of transportation in Glendale, including a locomotive, vintage airplane, bicycles, and classic cars, all of which represent our history and our journey into the future.
The float also incorporates historical Glendale landmarks like Brand Library and the Grand Central Air Terminal, where Amelia Earhart and Charles Lindbergh flew.
The Rose Parade brings together over 80 million people from across the world. It's also a great unifier for the residents and businesses in our city.
So we invite members of the community to get involved however they can in this year's Rose Float preparation. This year, Glendale Community College's music department will be creating a special song for our float. Their choral group will be performing this at a special event on November 15th called Everything is Coming Up Roses.
The afternoon party will be hosted on the grounds of the historic Art Even Estate. This is one of the ways we will be fundraising for our Rose Float.
Other fundraising efforts include our membership drive. We have different levels of general memberships starting at $25, and for students under 18 starting at just $10.
There are 14 riders on the float, so there are opportunities to sponsor a rider. And aside from financial donations, we are seeking volunteers to donate their time and to decorate the float. We have regular meetings scheduled.
This is a great way for students to get their volunteer hours in. Participating in such a highly visible parade is great for tourism for the city of Glendale.
Being able to share in building a float that represents our daily life
really draws our community together in a positive way. Anyone interested in learning more about our Glendale Rose Float,
the float's history,
how to donate,
how to volunteer,
and all about our upcoming events,
please visit our website at GlendaleRosefloat.com.